afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please forgive me, I've been shouting a bit too much at the Carifta, so my voice isn't as normal. But let me acknowledge ministers of the government. Let me also acknowledge the family of our candidate and members of parliament and members of the party. I think that there are about 3 words that come to mind when I think of Mr. Rolfe Commissiong. Passionate, uncompromising, and unwavering. The action that resulted from the Mincy report gave 2 clear directions as to what we should do as we deal with some of the inequities. And they were Job Corps and career academies, which have been transferred and renamed and rebranded as career pathways. Mr. Commissiong was very instrumental in seeing that we had action that took place from that. You don't often hear it associated with him, but he was passionate in seeing that we delivered on that. And that's the type of candidate, that is the type of representative we wish to see. So I think that just as he shares in his middle name, Patent, I shall return, he has returned from the area of Paget, so from Paget to Pembroke. And with no further ado, I'd like to turn the podium over to our candidate, Mr. Commissiong.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Premier, Party, branch executives, and the people of Constituency 21. It is indeed a privilege and honor to be here today on the occasion of my rollout and announcement as the candidate to represent the Progressive Labour Party in Constituency 21, Pembroke Southeast. It was approximately 18 years ago that I first ran as a candidate for the Progressive Labour Party in the by-election caused by the death of Paget East Member of Parliament, Dr. the Honorable John Stubbs. Many of you will recall, however, that I also carried the party's banner in the 2007 election in Paget West. And while unsuccessful in that 1994 by-election, I and the party took moral comfort from the fact that we had established the principle under then-leader L. Frederick Wade that the PLP would always be the party of second chances for those Bermudians who were so deserving. This is the principle that other political parties and the country at large would also come to embrace. As a man of faith, I value the principles that I and the Progressive Labour Party stand for. These values and principles that honor the redemptive qualities found in us all, the values and principles that honor and compel us to live our lives with integrity, recognizing the unlimited potential of God's grace upon us. These are the same values and principles, along with my work ethic, that I promise to bring to the people of Pembroke Southeast. Over the last 4 months, I have been on the doorsteps of the residents in Constituency 21. I have listened to their concerns and gotten to know many of these hardworking and honest people. And in many instances, I have liaised with the relevant government ministers to begin the process of having those concerns addressed. All Bermudians want safe neighborhoods, good schools for their children and grandchildren, decent jobs that afford them a livable wage that will allow them to save and invest in the future, and a society that promotes opportunity and a fair shot for all to obtain it. The constituents of Pembroke Southeast are no different. The constituents of Pembroke Southeast also want a representative who will serve them and fight on their behalf for the things that collectively we all believe in. Most of them continue to believe, as I do, that this party, the Progressive Labour Party, is the best vehicle to realize those goals. The simple truth of the matter is that this is a party and government that honors and respects labor and protects Bermudian jobs and families that depend on those jobs. It is a party and government that puts Bermudians first and which stands ready to navigate the tremendous global changes that are currently underway. It is a party and government that remains vigilant on behalf of Bermuda's interests, both on the local and international fronts. And it is a party and government that believes and is committed to the proposition that we can only secure our future as a country by preparing and investing in that future today. Before closing, I would like to especially thank my wife, Roxanne, my daughter, Sasha, and the campaign team who have been unwavering in their support. Pembroke Southeast constituents will have seen Sasha on the doorsteps almost as much as they have seen me, and for that I am grateful. I look forward to taking our strong progressive message of the PLP to every household in constituency 21 over the coming months, with the aim of retaining this seat for the Progressive Labor Party at the next general election. Thank you.